Welcome back and prepare to be bedazzled because today I'm going to be commencing my review of the Star Wars of Vintage Collection, the Mandalorian Paz Vizsla action figure. Is this action figure a paragon of resonant perfection, or should it be relegated to the dumpster, or is he characterized by insipid, unalloyed mediocrity? In the form of a quantitative score, I'd have to rate him to be a 1 out of 10. Why? Is he a meritorious, stupendous, extraordinary action figure? Does this action figure hit all cylinders? Well, lamentably, much to my dismay, much to my consternation, much to my chagrin, much to my agony, much to my grief, and much to my distress, he commands a steep, staggering, hefty, lofty, exorbitant premium price of $28 plus sales tax, which is indeed a cost-prohibitive price point for the avid, avowed, hardcore Star Wars fan to acquiesce to paying. This action figure is a part of a 3.75-inch action figure scale, so he is inapt to stand 7 inches tall or even 6 inches tall. Is he closer to 5 inches in stature? Possibly. Under the axiom that he's around 4 to 5 inches tall. Is he a burly, sizable, hefty, bulky character? I'm under the axiom that he is. So, he comes bundled with some armaments that he can wield. However, some issues with his purchase beyond the fact that he commands a premium price of $28 plus sales tax is that he has scant accessories. He's devoid of Build-A-Figure pieces, he's devoid of comic books, he's devoid of video games, and he's devoid of additional figures. I have to utilize an $8 Toy Biz Marvel Legends action figure as a benchmark for comparison of value. For the price point of $28 plus sales tax, amid the 2000s, you could have procured 3 Toy Biz Marvel Legends action figures, as well as 3 comic books and 3 Build-A-Figure pieces for a meticulously detailed behemoth of a 14 to 16-inch Build-A-Figure, and he still would have had $4 remaining. So, does this figure warrant? Does he merit? Does he justify his asking price of $28 plus sales tax, which is 350% the price of an $8 Toy Biz Marvel Legends action figure? What detracts from his value? Well, first and foremost, he's not 7 inches tall, he's not 8 inches tall. And even though his sculpt, shadings, textures, aesthetics, and articulation are decent, they're not of the utmost highest quality per se. He's not on par with an $8 Toy Biz Marvel Legends action figure in terms of his sculpt, shadings, textures, details, articulation, and aesthetics. He emulates his TV series counterpart, and he does come bundled with some accessories, which is always a redeeming quality, but there's just not enough consolidated into the packaging. There's not enough wedged into the packaging to entice me, to incentivize me, to compel me to buy this action figure. It would have been ineffably epic if he had paint washes. It would have been ineffably epic if he had a weathering effect. It would have been ineffably epic if he had a metallic sheen. I always prefer when the details are more accentuated, to say the least. And I always prefer when the action figures have a gritty look to them and look like battle-hardened, stoic warriors. He mostly looks unscathed. Yes, his armor is a bit marred, but it's in decent condition for the most part, and not extremely battle ravaged. So I would have preferred if he had finger joint articulation. I would have preferred if he had a windowed box, and if he was not obscured by his packaging. I would have preferred if the price point was at around $5 plus sales tax for a figure that is close to 4 to 5 inches tall. So my final verdict is 2 out of 10. I'm done adjudicating over this matter. I'm going to rate him 2 out of 10 in lieu of 1 out of 10, just because he comes bundled with accessories. And because he's a figure of a new character. And it's always our demon quality to have new characters inducted, ushered in, and materialized into an action figure line. So I hope that you deem this video to be insightful, enthralling, mesmerizing, riveting, captivating. And I hope that you were regaled, bedazzled, and enlightened. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.